Hello, and welcome to all of you, graduates, family, friends, faculty, students, and staff, to our first totally virtual ISD graduation celebration. I am Diane Bry. I am the chair of Integrated Systems and Design, or ISD, and I am so glad that you could join us today. Graduates, boy, what a year. Who would know it would have been so intense and that you would have to have weathered a pandemic in order to get your degree. While I know we can't be in person, and I really hope that in the future we are able to have an in-person graduation and you will be able to come back and I can shake your hand. But that's not going to happen this year. And we didn't want this year to pass without honoring all of you that graduated this year. So today we're having our very first totally virtual ISD graduation in order to honor all of our graduates that came locally on campus to online around the world, and our 6 different programs from manufacturing, game, systems engineering and design, design science, automotive, and energy systems. Graduates, we have seen that passion and that drive and creativity in all of you and your desire to excel. We know how hard you worked to master your degree, and we really appreciate and recognize all of that hard work. Our students, as I said, come from all over the world to study and work with renowned faculty here at the University of Michigan, and they are supported by an amazing group of staff. I want to make sure to give a special thanks to the faculty and staff for your tireless support of your students and their success, especially in these really challenging times. Finally, I recognize that your student did not do this all on their own in a vacuum. They had a great support system, from having the support of their roommate, trying to know who's going to get the kitchen table to be able to have their Zoom meeting, to the families, to the partners, to the wonderful cats and dogs that photobomb the Zoom calls. We really appreciate all the support that you gave during this time to help through the good times and the bad. So with that, your ISD family want to celebrate and honor you today and give you a hearty congratulations. I hope you enjoy your totally virtual graduation celebration. Enjoy.
Hi, 2020 graduates of ISD. I'm Professor Chinedu Mokudire, the Associate Chair of ISD, and I just wanted to congratulate you on this great milestone you've achieved in your lives. I'm sorry that we couldn't be there to shake your hands, hug you, give you high fives, and just to celebrate this great achievement. But just know that we are really proud of you and believe strongly in you. We know that as you step into the world, you're going to do great things. So go blue.
Thank you for choosing Michigan for your automotive engineering degree. It means a lot to us. The top students like you did that. Thank you. We hope you got a lot of value out of the program, and we hope that you got a lot of lifelong contacts and relationships that you can use and learn from for the rest of your life. We want you to go forward and create the world that we all want to live in, and do that with products that you engineer or lead. Do that for technologies that you develop, and do that with your leadership style, your inclusive leadership style that values everybody as individuals and values every diverse background, because that is the source of creativity. That is the source of more balanced answers, and those are the kind of answers the society needs. So with that, good luck, and please feel free to keep contact with us, because we'd love to keep in contact with you.
Well, congratulations to our most recent group of automotive engineering graduates. Thank you for all the hard work you've done towards your degree, and you've earned a little bit of relaxation now.
Automotive engineering. Vroom, vroom.
Go blue!
I'm Judy Jing, the Director of Manufacturing Program. Congratulations to your graduation for achieving this milestone. Best wishes to your promising future. Go Blue!
My name is Bob Boardley, and I'm from the Systems Engineering and Design program. And I'd like to congratulate you all for daring to make a difference. It's a privilege to be here and a great honor to congratulate you. Thank you.
Congratulations, the game class of 2020. You did it. This probably isn't exactly how you pictured your graduation, but I hope each of you are finding your own way to celebrate because you deserve it. You'll be remembered forever as the class that successfully finished your degree during the COVID-19 pandemic. That makes you a very special class. As you start your next chapter, remember that we are all here to help you when you need us. Cheers to you all. Go Blue!
Congratulations, ISD and Design Science students. You worked very hard to graduate during this very difficult year, so you should be very proud of yourselves. As you move forward in the fourth industrial revolution, so much opportunity exists in the world, and I wish you well. And go Blue!
I want to use this opportunity to congratulate you on your graduation. I'm doing this on behalf of energy systems engineering community here at Integrative System Design at the College of Engineering of University of Michigan. It's been a privilege helping you out to this process, and we all know that it really hasn't been that easy, particularly over the last few months. It is unfortunate that we haven't been able to see each other in person since March, and that we won't be able to celebrate your accomplishment today. However, I hope you, as soon as this is over, I hope you use any opportunity you get to come back to ISD, to visit with us, and discuss your future plans and prospects. Again, congratulations on the job well done, and I wish you all the best.
Welcome. My name is Bob Boardley, and I'm from the Systems Engineering and Design program. And I'd like to congratulate you all for daring to make a difference by applying to one of the greatest universities in the world. You know, it's now rated as number 4 in engineering, although I think we all know it's really number 1. And I know for me, it's a great honor to work here. You should be congratulated for coming to a new and unfamiliar environment. Some of you, where different languages are spoken, you learn the skills to make a difference. And that meant you had to be challenged by everyone else, the smartest students in the country. You had to put in long hours, oftentimes juggling other jobs. I mean, believe me, succeeding here is not easy. But you succeeded anyway. And that means you've really grasped the secret of success. You want to apply to workplaces, to university environments, where you're going to learn the most. And these are almost always the most prestigious because everyone else wants to be there. They're places where you're going to face a lot more challenges than if you stayed where it was more comfortable. You will be threatened with failure much more often. But when failure looms, just calmly brainstorm ways to succeed. And if, after doing your best, you don't succeed, take a few hours or maybe a day off to try to understand why you failed. If you learn from failure, it's a way of turning failure into the seeds of success. And then get up and focus on another way of succeeding. That's the secret of success, and the history of engineering is the history of people who tried the impossible, who learned when they failed, and kept trying again until they made the impossible the possible. And that is who you are. And you go out, there's two kinds of careers. There's that of specialist, and we need specialists who focus on learning one thing well. Because learning one thing well is certainly better than learning doing 20 or 30 unrelated things poorly. But there can be advantage to knowing a few different things if you know how to integrate them, know how to leverage them and focus them on solving real problems. I know that that was an important secret of my success as an industry. And maybe if you've been a specialist for a while, or maybe you want to go directly into being a technical leader. As a technical leader, integration is going to be central to your success because you need to integrate all the things, all the innovations the specialists created. And this becomes real complicated when you must lead complex multidisciplinary teams. And in that case, again, the secret to success is also very simple. You set stepping stone goals. For example, in product design, you set a higher level goal for the overall concept. And then you create a concept to meet that goal. And then you set intermediate level goals for the different parts of preliminary design. And once again, you create preliminary designs to meet those intermediate goals. And finally, you set goals for the detailed design. And then you can rely on your specialists to create detailed design to meet those detailed goals. And now that you have concrete detailed designs, you can check whether they met the detailed goals. And then you can integrate them into preliminary designs. And once you have concrete, fleshed out preliminary designs, you can again check to see whether they met the intermediate goals. And now you take the preliminary designs and integrate them again into a full design. And now you can check to see whether the full design met the concept goal, the high level goal. And then finally, you can check in a real environment to see if your goals were sufficient. That is the essence of systems engineering. And that's what you've learned here. It's a privilege to be here and a great honor to congratulate you. Thank you. Sigma Theta Mu was created by the International Council of Systems Engineering. And the International Council of System Engineering has an important history. In the late 20th century, systems engineering was in widespread use for national defense, as well as in NASA. But at the time, it was still based on informal practices developed by really experienced program managers. Great successes, but there were also great failures because companies, defense contractors found that seasoned expert engineers and managers, often they didn't have the skills required, but there actually were specific skills and techniques required to be systems engineers. And so as a result, they decided they wanted to create a professional society in order to encourage the creation of more system engineers which they could hire. And that was the foundation for the International Council of Systems Engineering. And so these defense company representatives, they formed the initial corporate advisory board. And other organizations would join the board as INCOSE expanded to have more members. And then representatives of some major universities joined the board. And those board members were eventually organized into the Academic Council. This university, the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, is a member of that Academic Council. And so INCOSE formed Sigma Theta U, Systems theories and methods, honor society, system Sigma Theta Mu. The members to this chapter are nominated by me, the advisor, based on their overall GPA, as well as GPA in certain selected systems-related classes. The nominations are submitted to a review board, chaired by Professor Bogdan Epurino, Art Hyde, Harvey Bell, and David Tao. They were looking at these not only on their GPA, but as well as on their responsibility. Because the duty of systems engineers is to make the world a better place and to be faithful to the needs of sponsors, customer stakeholders, but also the general public, and to act with honor, integrity, and finally, to have the courage required to speak truth to power. Because you represent us just as we represent you. Your successes are our successes. Our successes are your successes. And likewise, your failures will be our failures. We are all in this together as part of a long-term effort to make this world a better place. And so I'd like to introduce our nominees. They can't be here in person, but they are outstanding members. The first nominee is Preeti Singh. She comes from that great car company, Honda. She worked at Honda not only in India, but also in Japan and Thailand. And I can tell you, she's headed for greatness in this time of change because systems engineering is essential when change is happening in industries. Our second nominee, our second electee, is Shufanya Shah. He is focusing on using system engineering in the new field of optics, and that's extremely important. System engineering has been spilling over from defense and NASA into automotive, into infrastructure, into many more sectors. And it's great to have it's now being expanded into optics. In high school, he was told he had a choice between being a big fish in a small pond or a small fish in a big pond where he could grow. We are so proud to have him in the ISD pond. And then there's Hannah Wyderko, a section chief at the Coast Guard. And as section chief, she's implemented dry dock proposal, manned response to a fire, and tested 3D laser surveyors. She has accomplished many things already, and we hope that with her degree and with her training, she will go much further. We have Rahul Golgia, who's a great process engineer at BASF, and who's also great at what's called bottleneck busting. And this was real important at General Motors. We used to have prizes to the chief bottleneck busters because it was critical as GM overcame some of its issues from the past. And then we have Hanadi Dori. She is Associate Director for Corporate Strategy at Ford, and she has been on top of disruptive change in the industry on behalf of Ford. I myself worked as director in GM's corporate strategy in a time of change. And I can guarantee systems engineering skills, that perspective is essential. And so we're very glad to make her a member of Sigma Theta Mu. We have Subodh Sanjat Shah, who comes to us from Altair, but he was also a team captain of an ATV in the Vajra competition. Way to go, Sumit. And finally, we have Kruti Srinivasa Raju from Procter & Gamble. She was my right arm as a GSI in the requirements class, which drew extensively on her background in both data science and systems engineering. We are very, very proud to induct you into Sigma Theta Mu and make you members. You will get your certificates, your medals and the like. They'll be sending out to you by mail. But You will now, a part of our society, go off and do great things. You are the cream of the cream of the cream. They have mastered the systems V. They have mastered the secret, how to break up a problem by first setting high-level goals and then plan for meeting those high-level goals. And based on those plans, set more detailed goals to go after different parts of that high-level plan. And then make plans to achieve those detailed goals. Work the detailed plans, and typically that's where specialists are involved. Check whether the solutions met the detailed plans. And then if they do, integrate the detailed solutions into a high-level solution and check whether that high-level solution met your high-level goals. You're still not done, because then you need to check whether your high-level goals were the right ones by testing it in the intended applications. This is the system Z. Seems simple, but learning the discipline, the understanding, the skills in risk management to run the system Z, it took the degree program here. So I'm honored that these individuals have joined us, and I'm pleased to welcome them into Sigma Theta Mu. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Alisyn Malek, and I'm a graduate of the Energy Systems Engineering program, class of 2012. I'm so excited to be with you today to congratulate all of you on your accomplishments with graduation. I know that you're entering the world in what seems like a very scary and honestly opportune time. It may not always seem like it, but it is these times that create the best opportunity to drive change. I actually was working on my ESE degree back in 2008. When I was a student, I was working on the electric vehicle transition and helping both the automotive industry and electrical utility industry understand what this electrified future could mean. It's much more here today than it was back then, but my energy systems engineering focus and my ISD degree helped me to appreciate and leverage my ability to build bridges over the gaps that exist in understanding between different focus areas. That served me very well through my career as I've evolved from engineer working on electric charging systems to working in corporate venture, for startups, and now in policy. I know that all of you have developed this deep skill as well, and I'm excited to see what you're able to do with it as you go off into your respective industries. Congratulations again, best of luck, and go blue.
We have now reached the end of our celebration, and I really hope that you enjoyed it. I encourage everyone here to let us sink in the meaning of the journey that you have been on. Maybe it was a particular exciting idea presented by a faculty member in class. Maybe it was words of advice given to you by a graduate coordinator. Maybe it was just the excitement of learning and applying new ideas as you move into the next chapter of your life. This new knowledge, this heightened confidence, this broadened perspective, and each of our graduates can only keep expanding, and every person that you meet can be touched by it. Every project, every problem that you tackle can be considered and solved in a new way because of it. We think about each and every one of our students can make a difference. I'm sure that you've heard about the Michigan difference. To us, that translates to the difference that our students can make in the world. Students, you are graduating from the University of Michigan, and you are now leaders and the best. It's an honor to be the best, but it's also an important responsibility to be a leader. In challenging times like this is when leaders such as yourself emerge and step up to the challenge. You spent years preparing, and we are so proud of what you have accomplished, and I cannot wait to see what you're going to do in your future. As you are working for some of the top companies and organizations around the world, demonstrate the innovative talents that you've honed in at ISD by tackling the hardest and the most meaningful societal problems to make a true positive impact in our world. Make that University of Michigan difference. So the world is calling you, and you are ready. Go out and make that difference, a University of Michigan difference. Go safely, be bold, be daring, and go blue. Congratulations.
Hello, ISD graduates. Congratulations. Woohoo, you did it. So we wish you well on your next adventures.
Congratulations, graduates. You've mastered both ISD and the pandemic. Hats off to you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Go blue.
Hello, ISD graduates. Today is your day. So make sure to enjoy. You've worked hard, it's paid off, and congratulations.
Hello, Michigan ISD graduates. Congratulations. Wishing you the very best in your life ahead. And go serve the common good. Go blue.
Hi, ISD graduates. We are really proud of you. Congratulations.
Congratulations, ISD graduates, on the job well done. Good luck now and in the future.
Yay! Congratulations! Woo!
Congratulations to all of you. We are so proud of you.
Congratulations, graduates.